Well, hello. Welcome to my studio. Thanks for coming back. If you're coming back, and thanks for coming in if it's your first time. This is CC Crypto Man. I'm going to give you 3 tips on keeping your money safe in crypto. And I'm going to use some personal experience to help teach you how to avoid some pitfalls here in the crypto space. Okay, so this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. But I'm sharing my path, my journey, things I've been through, and hopefully there'll be some value in this for you. So be sure to like and subscribe and even hit the notification bell so you can find out when I'm coming out with new videos. I hope to do a lot of content that will bring some positivity and help to the space. There's some great folks out here on YouTube who are doing some really useful things. Thank you to Mike, the investor, for the video that you just did for some tips on investing. Just some things to think about. It's great. For some of the stuff that I'm doing, the Crypto Dad is a really good teacher on some of the technical aspects of what I am passing on to you with this video. So you might want to check him out as well. And I give kudos to all of you who really delve in and understand tokenomics and background and how these things work, because we can do a lot of studying of these protocols, and there's just so much to learn. So it's really hard to know exactly if you're making the right decisions, but I think all of us together helping each other out, we could guide each other toward success for each of us. And collectively, if decentralized finance does well, we all do well. A rising tide raises all ships. So that's what I want to do here. So, okay, without any further ado, 3 tips. First off, if you are sending some money to, say, it's a new project, or you're sending money to a different wallet, or if you are making an exchange from one, you're bridging from Ethereum to Binance Smart Chain, for example, here's my tip, especially if you're sending to a different wallet, for example. Start with $5, $10, a small amount, and test it first. Okay, so don't be in a hurry. Check your wallet sending and check your wallet receiving address to make sure it's the right thing, because if you send to the wrong address, for example, if you do what I did, somehow I sent a whole bunch of money to the actual contract address of Ethereum. And if you make that mistake, that money's gone. There's no reversal. That'll never come back to you. No amount of sending requests to MetaMask or to anyone out there is going to bring that money back. So don't make that mistake. Somehow the contract address for Ethereum was on my MetaMask. I thought I was sending money from one of my wallets to the other wallet. Being such a newbie, I didn't realize what I was doing. I didn't slow down. I didn't check that address, and I didn't send a tiny amount of money before I did it. So that is tip number 1. Send a little bit amount. Let your heart pound for $5, not for a huge amount of money. And then you'll see that it's there. And then you know that you can repeat that transaction with the larger amount of money. Okay. So the second tip is be aware of who you're giving permission to. So when you're on these dApps, you have to give them permission to access your coins. Okay, so that has to happen. But watch out for if you let your guard down. I'll give you a scenario. You're on Telegram, and you think that you're on the official Telegram channel of a project that you have gotten started in. And that Telegram channel tells you that they're giving you airdrops. So you click on the link to go get a free airdrop. And then the next thing you do is it says, hey, click here to receive a free airdrop. So you click there and it says, give us permission. And you go ahead and give them permission to your MetaMask wallet. And then it starts to spin and says, hey, we're giving you this free airdrop. And, you know, a few minutes later, you're sitting there and you see that it's spinning and you're not getting the free airdrop. Nothing's happening. And you're just thinking, well, maybe it'll come in a little while, but you know, life carries on and you go on and do other things. And then the next morning you get up and all of the money that you had in that project is now gone. And for a little bit, you're scratching your head and you're wondering why you have 0 tokens of that project. And, you know, it might take you a little bit to think back, to retrace your steps and think, why is that money gone? And after a while, you'll realize you clicked on a bogus site and you gave them access to your MetaMask wallet. So even though you have, you know, a seed phrase, giving any protocol permission, they may have ability to take your tokens right out of your MetaMask wallet. That's going to be a terrible feeling. So be very, very careful. There are scammers out there who want to take you, and they are slick. So watch out for these things. I'll be honest, I barely use Telegram now because of that. I know some of these projects only have Telegram as the way that they communicate. I just figure out other ways to try to keep track of them. Because of that happened to me. I just don't even like to use Telegram that much. I know that it serves its purpose and so on, so I'm not trying to, you know, diss on it or anything, but it got me. So what I do, I find Discord to be much more secure. You get on a channel on Discord, you get on a project on Discord, and you immediately go up to the top to the privacy and cancel direct messages. That's how the scammers will try to get to you at Discord. And I, to this day, have not seen any fake channels that imitate the project that I'm on. So I'm finding Discord to be, you know, real tidy, real clean in that way. But if you have your direct messages wide open, you might get somebody imitating, say, a YouTuber or an influencer, saying it's them, and then they try to pull you into their web of deception and try to get some something out of you. Fortunately, I haven't been a victim of that, but I have had people try to get me into conversations and pretending that they are these people, and just don't even bother. Don't waste your time doing that, getting it, you know, talking to somebody like that. Okay, so that leads me to the third tip, and that is get a cold storage wallet. I have a Ledger. I chose Ledger. I know there are a few out there, but here's the deal. This might happen to you. You might get a Ledger, and then you might not get going on it quickly. Get going on it as soon as you can. And the reason that you might not do it is because it's yet another learning curve, yet another thing you've got to learn and figure out. But you're in crypto. If you've gotten this far, and if you've gotten into some projects, then you will be able to figure out how to use a Ledger, and you will be much happier for it, because now the majority of my tokens and my coins and my holding is on this. So that scam that offered the airdrop, they would not have been able to take my tokens, because now with that, the wallet attached to this Ledger, I have to approve it with this device. Okay, so it absolutely has to be approved. I've got to be able to log in, using my passcode, and approve every single transaction. Now, one of the things is that I had, I'm in several things, Drip and Thor. Those were before I got a Ledger, so I can't transfer, my stuff over. But what I do is when I just start getting some larger amounts of money, I'm just going to store it in my Ledger wallet. And that is going to be the way I'm going to keep doing things going forward. And some of the new projects I'm getting into, well, actually every new project I get into, it's going to be with a Ledger wallet. Okay? So those are the 3 tips that I've got for you today. Some of those, well, every one of them through personal experience. So I have a heart to help some of you out, and I hope that this has helped you out. Okay? All right. So be sure to like and subscribe, and until next time, plant seeds, enlarge your territory, help other people out. Take care. God bless you. Thank you.